Hello again. Tom Lane gets in touch all the way from Leicester. Hello, Tom. And Tom has a question about stage setup. Uh, in other words, the relative position of the drums on the stage as relative to the other band members, and what my preferences are. And a lot of it for me has to do with the music that's been played. And if I'm sitting at the back of a band, metaphorically, just laying down a solid groove, then I like to be kind of back center. Um, if I'm playing in a small jazz combo, I like to be much further forward, because I like to have eye contact with all of the other musicians. In a big band, I like to be in the middle of the band, so that's trombone section here, trumpet section there, saxophone section there. Or if you have that more traditional setup, trumpets and trombones over here, saxophone section over here. Uh, I like to work with as little reinforcement as possible. Uh, Very little on-stage monitoring, hardly ever use in-ear monitors at all. I like to play acoustically. I like to be able to hear the natural sound of the other instruments on the stage. And I also like to, as I say, eye contact is really important, particularly with the bass player. I like to be able to see the bass player's hands. I like the bass player to be able to see my hand on the ride cymbal, because that reinforces what's going on, what you're hearing, how you're interacting with one another sonically. Being able to see the player and really kind of zone in on what they're doing, I find that really advantageous as well. Unless it's one of those very rare and unfortunate occasions when I'm working with a bass player that I don't like, then I just look the other way and imagine I'm playing with somebody else. And so eye contact and ear contact and proximity, and for me, acoustic is best every time. Not always possible in bigger venues and certain circumstances, but the gigs I get the most from artistically are the ones where we on stage are taking care of our own internal balance and dynamics.